Good morning. Good morning. Is this day 14? I don't know. I'm still having coffee because it's some like a fake carnivore. I'm fake. You're fake, Karen. You're a fake carnivore. I know. It's okay, though. I don't have to be a real wall. I am one whether you think I'm or not. I mean, we all are. Well, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Because there again, we get into the old thing where I think there might be more than one species of us walking around. We all look human, but we're not. And we can interbreed. I know, Deborah, isn't that upsetting? I know, Deborah, it's okay. It's okay. God's okay with me. He's like, it's all right, Karen. I don't worry about what you think. You're a little nuts. It's okay. Because I belong to him. He's like, you're mine. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine if you don't always know what's going on every second. It's all right. Look around. He doesn't expect anybody to have it all together. Ever. He just says, don't fear. I know it looks terrifying out there, but don't do it. Anyway, try not to do it. Hook up with your friends and say, you know what, we're worth it. And that's what I'm doing. I got a little, got a little group going. Just a little teeny tiny group. Just enough people to call it a group, just teeny tiny. And we're all supporting each other. Thank you all out there. I have not made random comments since I made that video. Right around the time I met Robert Bubba Baker, that is. Right around that same, like the day before, I ran into that guy who I've still not been over to his channel. I got to shuffle on over there today and see what he's talking about. Because I'm like scattered. And I got Lenny. Lenny's not yet on board. He's still drinking his drinky poo. So he's a little off. He has, sleep issues, and he's tired, he's cranky. And I said, what's that drinky poo? I don't even say it now, because he sells it to me. This is drink. It's my job. No, don't say it. Because I don't do. Nobody nags Lenny. Are you kidding me? Holy shit balls. No. Well, I wouldn't want to. But he'll do it. He'll remark to other people, like my kids or me, like, when years back when we were all together in the same house, they'd be like he would repeat himself, like, because they'd be like, oh, this is a problem. And then, of course, the answer, he'll be like, well, blah, 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 blah. I know, right? So you can't, but see, he doesn't appreciate that response. So he hurries up and does it himself. He won't even let me say it. He'll be like, is it drink? Well, because he knows I'm not going to say it. But it's like, I really wish he wouldn't be, these flies, I wish he wouldn't be as down on himself as he is. Because he's taking it down to like a cup a day, not even every day, as opposed to like a gallon. So a couple of years ago, so he's really reduced it. Man, there's a fly in here that wants that corner. Anyway, I can't wave my camera around because I don't have any. Oh, what is it? It's a gnat. I can't wave my camera around. My grandma tatas are flying loose. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I made that video when I must have been 13 or 14 days ago that I said, look, man, I'm not going to be on here as usual. I'm going to stop commenting on people's videos if I don't know them, or a comment somewhere and I don't know the person, or I'm just going to stop. And I cannot tell you how many comments I've made and then like instantly deleted. I was like, I made it, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to do that. And I go and I delete. I'll start to leave a comment. Well, I'm not supposed to do that, Karen. Not supposed to just pipe in for no fucking reason. Nobody cares what you're saying, Karen. You're a total stranger. A comment, yeah, I had that happen to me, is not changing the world. It's not doing shit. Stop wasting your time saying these things. And I want to say, I believe that me personally, I have developed into doing this because the way I was raised, I was silenced, shut up, and everything you say is stupid. So when there finally became an arena where somebody could not stop me, and then I actually got responses that were positive, that were from people that understood what I was saying, it was addicting in a sense that it was filling this is me making my psychological shit up. I feel like it was filling a former hole that was still kind of festering in me psychologically, where I was not allowed to speak. And if I did speak, I was called stupid and idiot. Shut up. I was laughed at. I mean, for saying profoundly cool things. To the point where when I looked back a few years ago, I got so paranoid about it looking back. I'm like, I feel like they literally did it on purpose. It wasn't simply just that's how it shook out. I feel like I was intentionally, socially, psychologically abused just so somebody in the distance studying me could write down the effects. This is how bad it was. Near the end of my plant-based journey, I was thinking, did these people do this to me on purpose? Then later, recently, I was in contact with my adopted cousin from that time era of my life, and he said to me, you were not treated correctly. You were treated terribly. I recall in my, as he remembers his childhood, he said, you were not treated the way everyone else was treated. And I'm like, it gave me so much comfort and satisfaction, even though I knew. It was like, thank God somebody else in the family saw it, because certainly nobody else is talking to me. The family was kept very small to me. But anyway, that's not the point. I don't even want to get into my family bullshit right now. I just want to say, I keep deleting all those comments. So I need to come on here to say, this is why I'm not commenting. I gotta be like, what was it? What was the comment? The answer I wanted to say? Oh, the person said, do you think vegans get really, really, really distressed because there's no animal fats in their brain? Somebody said something on Sean Baker's video this morning, and I said, yes, blah, 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 and then I immediately deleted it. Damn it, I'm not supposed to talk! Because it didn't matter what I said. So I agree. Big fucking whoop. Trillions of people know this is true. I don't need to say it. I don't need to get on our car and say it. It stems from being silenced, and I'm working on it. I don't need to say it. When somebody else should only, yeah, unless they really look like they need backup. That's different. If somebody really needs backup, by all means, swoop in and be like, yeah, because I just need to determine, I think, the difference between my knee-jerk reaction of, I gotta say something because I can. I'm finally allowed, as opposed to, is it really going to be helpful? Does this person need me to agree with them? Or not need, but would this be, a good thing? So it's interesting what you run into later in life when you're really getting down into some serious self-examination. And one of the reasons I've been able to dive this deeply into my own self-examination is my good friend, Moms, Sheena, creator mom. Because she hyperanalyzes herself a little too hard, and I'm working on her with that one. But she, in turn, has shown me to go right past. Well, I always hyperanalyze myself, but apparently not quite enough. She's like, well, she didn't tell me to. I just took her example, and I was able to realize there was an area of myself that I was not allowing to be hyperanalyzed, and it needed to be done. Because I'm fucking annoying. I mean, not all the time, often. I don't mean to be. It is I think, a result of the silencing and the mocking. And then, my God, don't encourage me. Cecilia's like, oh my God, you're my morning cup of coffee every day, or something. You're like, I'm going to do you every morning. I'm thinking, oh my God, girl, don't encourage me. Don't encourage me to act ridiculous, because I will, man. I got my bio daddy in me. He's a song and singing, dance, organ grinding monkey, man. I met that dude. And he took me to the old folks home where he put on a song and dance show with his young friend he had a bromance with. I mean, I was unbelievable. I'm like, there he goes. Now I know where I get it. I'm like, oh, I got it honest, folks. I'm telling you, I got it honest. So I should clip the real thing, the bio dad. I should clip him. And he's so narcissistic and just so nasty. And you can see it on his face when I catch it temporarily for a couple of seconds. He glares at me across the room, and I'm like, oh. Anyway, I wasn't supposed to record it because those are the old folks' home. But I was just like, whatever. Sue me. I need this clip. I've never seen this guy in my life. I'd seen him one time before. I'd only seen him 3 times, and then I had to ditch him because he's a bad person. He's a bad person. And he says to me, I don't eat meat. And I said, me neither at the time. We could make salmon. He wouldn't come to my house on Father's Day after I met him because he had plans. I was like, he didn't have any other children that he's aware of. Oh, except for my brother, who he never met, because my brother's like, I never met them. Anyway, I gotta link this guy so you can say, oh, it all makes sense now.